My name is Kouyabou ABI. I am a student of master degrees at University of Lomé. I want to present you this evening my research according in the comparative study of the behavior and welfare of Guinea fowl, Numida Meleagris, from local and galore strength. This presentation online are used. In introduction, the Guinea fowl are hardy species exhibiting strong adaptation to tropical climate. The Guinea fowl have a significant role in ensuring food security. In African rural economies, the Guinea fowl husbandry have a prominent position within. So, the low productive performance of local Guinea fowl because of the low productive performance of indigenous Guinea fowl strain, the selection is done to have a level production. So after selection, we have at 94 days, we can have the weight of the Guinea fowl to 2 kilograms. So this selection has have a bad action on the adaptation of the behavior and welfare of the Guinea fowl. Improved strengths such a galore have been introduced into tropical farming system. However, it remains unclear whether they exhibit an adaptive capacity comparable to the local strengths, which are inherently hardier. The original question is to know if are there difference in behavioral and welfare parameters between the local and the galore Guinea fowl when reared under identical conditions. The general objective is to compare the behavior and welfare of the two strains. We have three specific objectives. The first one is to identify difference in their behavior repertoire. The second one is to analyze welfare indicators such as the body condition scoring and feeder condition score. The last one is to evaluate the influence of strain on behavioral expression and welfare. So we are used any materials and method. The study area, we are done our study at the Poultry Research Unit of University of Lomé in Togo. For biological material, we are used galore and the local strain Guinea fowl, age 8 weeks. Technical equipment, we are used 8-gram scoring sheet, lixometer, digital thermohygrometer, and digital stopwatch. The experimental design, for experimental design, we are used 110 Guinea fowl, 55 local Guinea fowl, and 55 galore Guinea fowl. which are reparted in 5 repartition of 11 beds. For data collection, for behavior data collection, we are using scan sampling method of Martin and Al. We collect our data 8 hours per day, 3 days per week. And for welfare data, we are collected body condition score by palpation and plumage condition score by visual assessment. Total of 16 behavior grouped in 6 major categories such as feeding, locomotion, resting, comfort, exploration, and social behavior are studied. For statistical analysis, we are used GraphPad Prism 10 to do Turkish post hoc test to use for pairwise comparison of means among the different data sheets. Behavioral and welfare data were expressed as means plus standard error of the means. A significance level of 5% was adopted. Now we are going to present you our results and discussion. The first figure shows the proportion of the local and galor strain GUINEA FOWL exhibiting feeding behavior and at a different age. Here we are seeing that this behavior is explained by galor strain. This result is similar for Jacobs, who show that stress caused by increased feeding activity associated with genetic selection for rapid growth eat a lot of feed. A similar results are demonstrated by essay of at 20. The third one shows the proportion of local and galor strain GUINEA FOWL adopting the sitting posture at different age. Here we say that this behavior is adopted more by the galor strain. Because of his high weight, because of the high weight, this strength sit more tight. This is similar for the study of Bokas and Yakub. For studying, we see that in the 4-1, we see that proportion of local and galor strain, the galor adopted this behavior than this. For the 4-1 figure, we see the proportion of local and galor strain GUINEA FOWL adopting the standing post at different age. Here we see the difference at the last moment of the development at 17 to 19 weeks. We see that Galor strain adopted this behavior more. Please. In the 5-1, we see the proportion of local and galor strength level exhibiting working behavior at different age. Here, to 8 weeks to 19 weeks, we see that this behavior is adopted by the galor GUINEA FOWL. This behavior, we can explain that because of the high feeding behavior, the GUINEA FOWL work between the feeder and the breeding cell. The 6-1 presents the proportion of the GUINEA FOWL strength who present the jumping behavior at a different age. Here we can see that it is the local strength who present this behavior more than galor. We can explain that for the small weights of this strength, or we can explain that for the ancestral behavior who is in this strength. Here it is the data for the welfare. In the first one, we can see the body condition score of local and galor strength GUINEA FOWL at different age. Here, to 8 weeks to 18 weeks, it is the galor strength who presents a high body score because of the selection to better condition in strength selected. Campbell are sure that the selected, because of selected to performance, this strength can present a better body condition. The 10 figure presents the means of feeder condition score of local and galor strength GUINEA FOWL at different age. Here we can see that the galor strength presents a better plumage score at the 9 weeks. So at the 18 weeks, we can see that it is the local strength who present more a high conditional score of plumage. We can explain that for the resistance to environmental content for the local strain. To conclude our presentation, we can see that the present study highlighted behavioral and welfare difference between local and galore strain Guinea fowl reared in semi-open house system under tropical conditions. Genetics origin significantly influences the expression of behavior and the physiological state of Guinea fowl in interaction with the rearing environment and animal age. For perspective at the future study, we can determine the ontogeny of this behavior. In the second one, we can assess the comparative ethogram of sexual behavior in the two strains to identify the low efficiency in the breeding flock. And we can implement an eye-based bioacoustic and visual monitoring system for the early detection of behavior and health disorder in Guinea fowl.